Good afternoon, everybody. It's Wednesday. It's the 16th of June. It's 3:30 p.m. So it must be time for... I forgot the date, but there you go. It's the 16th of June. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Ignite After School Club. It's great to have you here. Although I can see by the counter at the moment, there is not a lot of people watching at the moment probably because the weather is so amazing outside. You're probably outside in a park, in a pool, having an ice cream, having a lolly, doing something possibly far more exciting. I don't know. But maybe you're going to watch this later because I have heard, and it sounds crazy, but I've heard that in maybe a couple of hours, it's going to rain. Apparently storms are coming in. We might be having some thunderstorms. It's going to rain. Tomorrow there's going to be rain as well, apparently. I mean, it doesn't look like it now, does it? But apparently that's going to happen. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully it won't. Hopefully we're going to continue with this lovely weather. But we are in England after all, and we'll get a lovely bit of weather, and then suddenly it'll just rain for no reason whatsoever. And that may be what's going to happen. So we'll see. We'll see. But enjoy the weather while we've got it. Enjoy your ice cream and your lolly while you've got it. And so we possibly won't do the game to start off with if there's no one to play with. But hopefully later on, maybe some more people will join and we can do the game. But if not, if they don't join, we won't do the game to start off with. But if you are watching, please say hello on the comments. Just text along on the comments right there at the bottom, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, and I'll say hello. Say hello to me. I'll say hello to you. See who's watching. We've got a good show today coming up. We've maybe got the game. We've got our jokes from the digital assistant, which I got the other day. Whether or not they're good, I don't know. But we've got some jokes coming up. We've got the Bible verse of the day. We've got a talk, really interesting talk today. We've got a little video to show you on that as well. But really, really interesting. We don't have a craft today. Instead, I've invented a game. So I've invented a game that you can make at home. Very, very easy to make. I am sure you have got all the bits you need to play this game. And so we'll see. We'll see if you like it or not. But I invented the game. Came to me yesterday while reading and the talk today. So got a fun game that we can that you can play. We then have challenge of the week. I did a challenge as usual with Adrian yesterday. As you can see on the board here, challenges are winning at the moment. I need to catch up. So that's challenge of the week today. A little bit controversial, this one, but really worth watching challenge of the week just to have a look at that, because there is a little bit controversial. And that's about it for today. So it's going to be a good one. But let's see. What shall we start? Let's just check. Oh, we've got a comment. Let's just check. My mum is watching. My dad is gardening at the moment. Okay. Well, thank you for watching, Mum. I think what we will do is we will not do the game yet until there's a few more people watching. So we might not do the game. So let's just move on to. I'll tell you what we'll move on to. We are going to move on to this. Jokes of the week. So I am going to read out 3 jokes, and then you can say whether you think there's a good joke with a thumbs up or a bad joke with a thumbs down. And what you can do, whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching it later, you can still comment along. Because I can still go back and read the comments and see what you thought of the jokes. So basically, I will read out the 3 jokes, and then all you need to do is comment in the comments with 3 emojis, whether it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down on jokes 1, 2, and 3, whether you like them or not. So here we go. Joke number 1. What does a man with 2 left feet wear? What does a man with 2 left feet wear? Flip-flips. I like that one. I like that one. Flip-flips. Not flip-flops, but flip-flips, because he's got 2 left feet. Okay. Joke number 2. What steps should you take if a lion is chasing you? What steps should you take if a lion is chasing you? The answer is big ones. Take big steps. Big steps if a lion is chasing you. I like that one as well. That was really good. Okay. And joke number 3. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Why did the chicken cross the playground? To get to the other slide. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure that one. I think that was the worst of the bunch. But you let me know in the comments what you think. 1, 2, or 3. Oh, that's the door. That might be Freddie coming home from school. So, yeah, comment along. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you think for those jokes. Okay, so jokes of the day. That was it. Remember, guys, we haven't got any pictures today, but if you've got any pictures that you've taken, some cool stuff that you've either made or you've seen, then you can send it along right here at barry@holysaviour.church, and it'll be fantastic to be able to show them on the show, so you can see your pictures live on the telly. Not quite a telly, but you know what I mean. You can see them, and we can all look at your pictures, which would be fantastic. My mum was saying, good joke, bad joke. Okay. Freddie's just here. I'm just going to ask Freddie, see if he finds it funny. Freddie, what does a man with 2 left feet wear? Flip-flips. Yeah, Freddie wasn't. Freddie's tired. Freddie's had a hard day at school with his mock exams. Did they go well today, Fred? Good. Freddie is happy with his exams today, which is great. Right. Let's think. What else have we got to do? I was going to mention, and I can't remember. Oh yes. The other week, it was on Wednesday. I was talking about the next day. I was going to be going into the school. Into Bitton School with Year R doing a Question of Faith Day, which I did, and it was fantastic. Had a lot of fun seeing all the guys from Year R, really, really good. And yesterday I went back in and saw all the guys from Year 1, and that was also really good. Had a lot of fun seeing the Year 1 guys yesterday. Got up to lots of stuff, had the colouring book, Bible, magic trick, and some other bits and pieces going on. Really good fun. Great to be there, and we'll be back again next week. So cannot wait for that. Okay. Every week we have a Bible verse of the week, and today we have our Bible verse as well to go along with the theme of what we're going to be talking about. And our Bible verse today is this: truly, he is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will never be shaken. And that comes from the Psalm number 62, verse 2. And I'll read it again. Truly, he is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will never be shaken. From Psalm 62, verse 2. Like it. Like that a lot. He is my fortress. I will never be shaken. Obviously, speaking about God. Now, I've got my talk here, and I'll tell you the theme today is not so solid ground. Okay, and well, the ground that we stand on, I mean, it isn't quite as solid as it may first seem, and in certain places around the world, well, it can suddenly disappear. You see, the ground beneath our feet is made up of dirt and rocks and minerals and water from rain, well, and underground streams that constantly seeps in, and it slowly wears away the ground or erodes the ground, and it erodes the rocks and it erodes the minerals. And over time, it can wash away the underground bedrock support that holds up the surface land. And that's when the ground caves in and a hole appears, a sinkhole. And a sinkhole can form slowly over time or in an instant. And I've got a video here of a sinkhole that suddenly appeared in Jerusalem. Here we go. Wow, how big was that in that car park? Massive, great sinkhole. That would have been scary, but very luckily and thankfully, thank you God, that nobody there was hurt. Just a few cars lost. Now, a sinkhole can form slowly over time or in an instant, as I said, and some are only a couple of feet across, but others are more than 2,000 feet wide. The sinkholes occur more frequently in places where the bedrock is a weak material that easily dissolves or erodes. Now, builders in places that are prone to sinkholes have to be careful about where they build. They need to be sure they're building on a solid foundation. And well, like a builder, you must be careful about what you build your life on, what your foundation is. Do you depend on your money? Because that could be stolen. Do you depend on your cleverness? Because sooner or later, there'll be a question that you just can't answer. Do you depend on your friends? What if they move away? You see, money, cleverness, and friends can be good things, but they're all things that can shift and change, leaving you in a bit of a hole. So build your life on God. Depend on Him, because God never shifts, never changes, and He'll never leave you in a hole. I like that. That's fantastic. That was really good. Yeah, absolutely. Put your trust in God, trust in Him, depend on Him, because He is unchanging. He never changes. He loves us. He will continue to love us. He has always loved us. And everything else that we rely on, human stuff that we rely on, can change in an instant. Okay, so we are going to play a game now. Well, we're going to create a game that you can play later. And I'm calling this game the Corvette Countdown Game. And the reason I'm calling it the Corvette Countdown Game is this. Sometimes sinkholes can pop up or cave in the most unexpected places, like the National Corvette Museum in Kentucky. Now, that's in America. Now, in 2014, early in the morning, a sinkhole suddenly opened up inside the museum and swallowed 8 Corvette supercars. The sinkhole has now been repaired, but the cave still remains. And if you went there, visitors can look through a window to see the floor of the sinkhole more than 30 feet below. Now, I've got a picture of this Corvette sinkhole. Here we go. Now, those are not toy cars. They are real cars, okay? Real cars in a sinkhole, which is quite amazing. You can see the carpet tiles at the top there where that sinkhole came down. But they are real Corvettes. So my game is called the Corvette Countdown Game. Now, to play this game, you need a pot. I've got a bowl there. I've got a square bowl. Doesn't have to be a square bowl, but that's the first one I found. And you need some paper. Now, the thing is, you can try lots of different paper with this. Now, to speed this one up, I'm going to use some thin toilet roll. I've got some toilet roll paper there. You could use a kitchen roll paper. You could use a normal sheet of paper as well, whatever you want. But I'm going to just use some toilet roll paper. You're going to need some sellotape. Now, what you need to do first is tape the sellotape to the top of your bowl or your pot or whatever you've got. So let's just stick that on top there. Now, I'm lucky because this paper fits really nicely on my bowl there, but you can use a few bits of paper or whatever you want to need. If you're using A4 paper or if you're using kitchen paper, obviously that's going to be able to stick and go over a much greater distance. But for now, I'm just using this small piece of paper. Now, I've stuck that paper on each side of the bowl. So there you go. There is the paper on the bowl. Now, each person that plays this game, well, actually, no, you need just one of these for however many people are playing. Okay, so you need one bowl, one bit of paper stuck to the top, and then you need a toy car. Now, I actually have a bit of a sporty Corvette here, which is very lucky. You don't have to use a Corvette. You can use whatever toy car you've got. But I found a Corvette, and it's called Corvette Countdown. So there you go. You then need to get yourself some water. Okay, so I have some water here. Just a pot of water, a beaker of water, whatever you've got. And what you need to do is you each take it in turns. Okay, take it in turns to dip your finger in the water, put it over the Corvette and around or over your toy car, and just drop one drop of water on the paper. Okay, so we go. There's one. There we go. There's one drop just dropped on there. Probably a bit hard to see, but you'll see in a minute what happens. So basically, there's another drop. It's the first person who drops their bit of water, and when the car falls down, loses. So there's a drop there. You've got to be careful where you put drops. There's a drop. Try another one. There's another drop. There's a drop. There's another drop. Oh, there's a drop. We'll see. Oh, there was some movement there. Is it going to go? There's a drop. And there's a drop. We're still okay at the moment. There's a drop. There's a little bit more movement. There's a drop. There's a drop. There's a drop. We're doing all right at the moment. So if you've got two people, maybe if you've got your whole family doing this. Let's see. Oh! I don't know who would have lost there. I don't know how many drops there was, but there you go. The Corvette has fallen into the sinkhole. And there you go. So that is the game that I invented, the Corvette Countdown game. Very simple. Little bit of paper over a bowl. Get as many people as you want around, each taking a turn to drop a little bit of water into onto the paper and see who is the first person to drop the Corvette and then lose, and they're out. So you can use toilet paper, which is much quicker because it's very thin. It's not that strong, but you could try some kitchen paper. You could try normal A4 paper, see how that works. That might take a little bit longer, but who knows? Have fun with it. And if you play at home, I'd love to see some pictures or some video of you guys playing it. That'd be fantastic. Right. Okay. So moving on now, it's the Barry versus Challenge of the Week. So I met with Adrian yesterday. We wasn't in the parish hall. We were somewhere else yesterday. So as you can see, Adrian is winning at the moment. I need to try and turn that around before the school holidays. Let's see how we got on. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon and welcome to Holy Saviour Bin.
Yeah, we're in the church today. Just us. It's a little bit echoey. Apologising for that. Echo. And if you hear any banging and crashing, it's not us. The builders are literally just the other side of this wall, lifting heavy bits of steel and stuff up, which is really exciting. You get to, if you're passing the church, come along and you'll get to see the shape of the new building. It's looking really good. Really, really good. So we're here to do Barry versus Challenge of the Week. I'm here with Adrian, and Adrian's got the cards, and he's going to shuffle them, and I'm going to split the pack, take the top one, and let's see, what are we going to be doing today? Today is so close, yet so far. Stack 2 cups, base to base, on the floor. You have 1 attempt to pick the top cup up using only your teeth. You must stay on both feet at all times and not touch the floor with any other body parts. Oh, man, are we going to do that? Okay, let's get set up. See you in a bit. The challenge is so close yet so far. You can see 2 cups here and 2 cups there for Adrian. The idea is we have to bend down and somehow pick the top cup up with our teeth. We can't use any other part of the body. Our feet have to stay on the floor. Nothing else may touch the floor.
Can I just say that Barry was limbering up ahead of this and he split his jeans.
I may have had a little accident. However, that may have given me a little bit more freedom, and we'll see whether we'll see who. Let's just get on with it. Ready, steady, go.
Maybe not that quick or close.
I don't know if the microphone picked that up, but I'm now going to carefully go towards the phone to turn it off. Thank you for joining us. I lost. I was wearing the wrong trousers. And back to the studio.
Bye-bye.
So those eagle-eyed viewers would have seen that when we did the last one, when Adrian won, he put his hand down, he put a knee down. We're gonna, because I know all of my fans out there are gonna say, Barry, that's not fair. So we're gonna have another go.
3, 2, 1, go.
I think that was me. We're going to look at the footage and then come back to you. So there we go. In fact, it was me that won.
I'll still take the first one as a clear win, but...
Well, I had no part of me was on the floor apart from my feet. So I'm going to take that as a win. I won that, but I did lose out in the trouser department. I'm now off to the shops to buy myself another pair of jeans.
See you later. Bye.
Bye. Don't ever say I don't give everything in these challenges. Yes, I did win. And as you could see by the freeze frame shots, Adrian, when he actually picked up that cup with his mouth, his knee was on the floor. So there we go. I did win that fairly and squarely, but I did lose out on a pair of jeans, which I need to replace. But what is very exciting means that I get to add another point to my tally. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 4 behind now. Still possible that I can. It's still possible that I can win before the end, before the start of the school holidays, before the end of term. Adrian and myself were chatting yesterday after this about maybe if the Wi-Fi and everything is all going to be great, maybe we might do the last challenge live in person, live on the show with potential Gunge. We'll see what happens, because obviously we are also trying to meet together to be able to do Ignite together as well in person. So that hopefully again will be happening soon. So we're needing to try and sort that out. We've just had the new news from Boris, but that shouldn't really cause us any problems, hopefully, for what we're going to be doing. So yeah, that's hopefully going to be coming soon. So I won, 4 behind. We can do this. We can do this. This is very exciting. So we've come to the end of the show today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And if you're watching this later, hope you had a lovely day out in the garden or in the park, eating your ice creams, if that's what you were doing, because it is starting to cloud up. The rain is meant to be coming. It still seems crazy that we're going to get some rain. But there we go. Maybe it's going to happen. So enjoy the weather while we've got it. So just to say a few things coming up. Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock is Adrian's quiz on Zoom. If you want to be part of that, if you want to join in on the quiz, anyone can join in, create a team, join in on Zoom. If you go down on Facebook and find the newsletter, you'll be able to see the Zoom details to join in. Be great to have you there. This Sunday is the Furnace, our children's work online in the morning at 9:30 on Zoom. You can join in on that. As it's on Zoom, you're going to need again a code and password meeting ID to join that. If you'd like to join that and you're not part of the Furnace at the moment, then just send me an email right here at barry@holysaviour.church, and I will give you the details so you can join. It'll be great to have you there. We have a whole bunch of kids, 5 different age groups. Adrian is one of the leaders on the oldest group, and a lot of fun, really good fun. So join us for the Furnace. And then not this Saturday, but next Saturday is going to be Messy Church. That's our online Messy Church on the 26th of June. So it'll be great to have you along for that. It's going to be a good one. So we've come to the end of the show, as I said. Let's just finish with a prayer. Father God, you never shift or change like the things of this world. And we know that we can always count on you. And everybody said, Amen. Well, guys, thank you for joining me. Have a great rest of the week, and I will see you soon. Bye.